this video, we are going to discuss 11 ways to get Airbnb landlords in your portfolio without worrying about selling. This is probably one of the best videos that I can share you guys, because my channel, all the service we've ever provided on GrowYourBnb is delivered by value rather than selling. So guys, I think everyone knows, it's not the best feeling when you're trying to sell someone when you haven't got or given somebody enough value. And today we can 100% share you some more experience regarding we felt in terms of our GrowYourBnB business, and also today's video about 11 ways you can understand how you can work with Airbnb landlords and without selling them, and just not worried about going, well, do I have to sit down and sell my service again? It should be going, okay, well, selling is important, but value is as important. So guys, welcome to today's video. It's all about growing your portfolio. You want to grow, you want to scale. And in today's video, I want to give you some 11 tips that I go through by daily, and I understand this process. I understand some of them fits well with me, some don't, but also that's going to help you personally grow your portfolio. So without further ado, let's go into it. Join the local property investor real estate network and just go and attend them. This is probably one of the biggest tips I've learned. If you don't like selling but you want to go and attend it, you will allow yourself to connect to a lot of people, but also give value both ways. You're going to add value to yourself, but also get value to the potential person that you want to work with. The second tip is offer a property tour in one of your property if you already operate, and show them a free tour so they can maximize in their property. Now you can see where you can just sit down with someone and say, hey, why don't you come to one of my property? Let me show you around, have a look around and see what you think about it. So that way you are adding value to someone and not worried about you saying, let me sell you the service. Number 3 tip, voluntarily speak in some of the seminar and workshop of real estate investors around, and kind of share your knowledge. Because one of the things that I like to do through my YouTube channel is to sit down and share my knowledge, right? If you go back into all the videos I've done, I've never worried about the subs, I've never worried about how many people view it, because the people who's viewed it will know that we work on a current market and we give value all the time, So, go and see if you can. You might not be a speaker, but you might be able to just go and give some 10 minutes. Think about what you've learned about Airbnb and how people are doing it differently now, and just your knowledge around it. And if you're new to it, you can just go and talk about your services, not go and sell the services, but be able to talk about your service and be able to understand what the end user are looking for. Now, as you start growing into your Airbnb business, you probably want to, the whole idea here at the moment is you want to scale without worrying about selling. So you'll probably have a lot of knowledge around Airbnb already. So why don't you start looking at publication, write a blog that you can offer for free to the magazine around real, in the UK, we hardly do it. I actually, within the GrowYourBnB and Better Than Hotel with my business, we create blogs every day and post every single day on the internet. Now, that's something that if you want to attract long-term business, you do it. But for now, if you want to, work with someone closely and do that for free, it's going to allow you to attract more traction to your business, but also as your personal branding. Number 5, you've probably seen it days in, days out. If we connect on social media, my Facebook and Instagram, you'll see that I share my client success stories pretty much every other day. Now, why do I do that? Is for us to go and get more customers, because the reality is, look, your results speaks. Now, if you've got results already for your clients and you share that over social media, you're more likely to get more landlords look at the post. I've had loads of inquiries over the last few years of property investors, buy-to-let investors, who doesn't want to give their property in standard let now and want to change it into Airbnb business. And I'm speaking to one client right now, and we're trying to package something for them, and they came out nowhere and they said, Piers, we love what you do and it sounds like something that we'd like to do for our property. So number 6 tip is offering a free consultation to any landlord who wants to learn about Airbnb business. One thing that we do, if you're looking to start your short-term rental business, we offer a free consultation with myself. Book a call, the link is down below as well. And what you're going to learn from there is I will genuinely sit down and tell you what's going to be good in terms of your lifestyle, your value, your potential investments, the funds and everything that I want to really give you the best value, because at the end of the day, if you're going to come and work with me, I want to make sure you get the best booking. So having that or giving that free consultation, and I speak to a lot of clients all over, all over the world, and some work with us, some don't, but the idea is to sit down with them and give them genuine value over that call. So tip number 7, auctions and property investors, they are always there in auction properties. Why? Because they're looking to purchase for their next buy to let investing and add value, and that's why they go to auction properties. And in this case, you can imagine you being there to be able to speak to all these landlords and go, oh, by the way, what are you doing with this property after this? This is what I've been doing with some of the landlords I've already worked with. And you can see being in the right place at the right time will help you a lot. And to be in a position in an auction hall or in an auction viewing, you can imagine there will be a lot of landlords, potential buy-to-let investors, property investors who are looking to invest in their next purchase and their next investment property. Tip number 8, if you're really clever and you understand direct bookings and you already operate, you should be able to speak to any property Airbnb operator or Airbnb landlord and say, hey, why don't you list your property with myself on direct booking platform? We will get you the booking and you can make 15% on referral fee on that booking. One of the things I'm really proud about is some of my clients at the moment get a lot of bookings. They might have 1 or 2 properties, but they're consistently getting those direct booking leads. Now they can't fulfill it because their property is already full, so they need to pass on that lead. So guys, another way to do it is basically adapt and market the property for the landlord, and then charge them a fee, and that way what you're doing is you're adding a genuine value to their business, and tomorrow they might turn around and say, actually, why don't you come and manage my property? So tip number 9 is all about referral scheme. If you've already got a landlord who's already worked with you, and I know a lot of my clients are already doing it, and it's the best way to scale is to have a proven landlord who are more than happy to do it, and then go to them and say, hey, if you refer me another landlord or your friends or family, I will then offer you X, right? And that way what you're doing is you're not going and talking to their friends or family. The landlord will sell your service, and as a result of that, you're getting a lot more value for your business as well as their business. Tip number 10, guys, I do it sometimes, but I haven't been a massive fan of doing it just because of time constraint. Meet landlords for a coffee. Genuinely, if you're starting off and you want more and more landlords to come and work with you, if you go and have a coffee with them, because if they want to add value and they want to learn about you and your services, they will want to meet for coffee. And why don't you do that? It's going to be something that I've always said to any clients I work with. If they're looking to scale and they've got a landlord, they've got a portfolio landlord who wants to kind of grow their side of the business, you must be able to sit down with them and really kind of give them the advice on potentially what purchase they can do next, so that they can turn it into like an Airbnb property. And tip number 11, finally, always make sure your customer experience are in the top level. One thing I'm very proud to say in GrowYourBnb, when we onboard clients, we look at their performance to detail, take screenshots of what they've been doing. We really go into their insight, their performance, their direct bookings, the Airbnb insight. And what we're doing is we're creating exceptional service for our clients. So then I can sit down on a call and say, hey, by the way, this is what you were doing, right? This is where you are today in a week after working with us, and our goal is to take you next. That whole client journey is a very crucial part for me in the business, and if you do that in your business and consistently track that and allow your landlords to be happy, they're going to only go and refer it to more clients. I've got loads of clients at the moment who come and work with me because of referral, and one thing they say is, Piers, I've never heard of you before. And I'm like, well, why don't you Google my company name, or why don't you go into a Facebook group and type in my name, and you see all the work that we've done for the past few years. So again, quite important side of the business. So there you have it, guys, 11 ways to get landlords to build your Airbnb portfolio without worrying about selling. Now you must see a common pattern here is network. I mean, how you network is completely up to you, but network and give value. Right, in my case, I like networking with people all over the world through socials, through Zooms. My value I'd give over social media. If you go into, you know, my daily Facebook and Instagram, I'm constantly trying to give added value to our clients or potential people that follow me. My YouTube channel's got loads of videos for people like yourself to watch and enjoy, and eventually just build something that, you know, you don't have to worry about. Look, this expertise is all about you going and implementing it, because there's enough videos right now. Look, my 11 tip here, there'd be about 5 that really, there's probably 5 or 6 or even all of them that really connects with you. So I'd like to take a time to just go and implement it, see what works. If it doesn't, you can go and create more system behind it. But these are my 11 tips for you to increase your landlord portfolio without worrying about selling. So guys, thank you so much for watching another GrowYourBnb video. Please make sure you hit that like, subscribe and share, and I'll be back with another video soon.